I feel a lot of companies are getting away from so much true medical underwriting. They're just kind of looking at reports and then they're making decisions. And I feel that anytime I have anything that I really want looked at by an underwriter on a real basis, Anico is where I put it. I feel that I get the most honest underwriting there is.
I had a case I submitted this past Monday night at 7:30 in the evening, did it on an e-app, submitted it. By 11 o'clock in the morning, it went to an underwriter because the client was taking some pain medication, but he forgot the name of it. By 11 o'clock in the morning, the case was approved and the case was issued by 11:45.
Wow. And that's with not even straight through underwriting. That actually saw an underwriter.
Yeah, it actually physically saw an underwriter. Yeah. Honestly, about 80% of my business, that's how it comes in and it comes out.
One of my recent cases, I had it written with another company and it was 5 weeks in and they kept asking for this, asking for that, asking for this. I submitted it with Anico. In 36 hours, it was approved elite. It was unbelievable. Had another case that was denied and they approved them standard after a paramed.
Roughly about 80% of my business is what they call computer approved. Let's say if I sent a case in tonight, in the morning it would be computer approved. Then it goes to the case managers, which go for approved administration review. So basically in a process, I've had cases where they've gone into underwriting, it got approved and got issued within 8 to 10 hours. Why use a carrier that it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to get a case out of underwriting when you can use a carrier that basically takes 1 to 3 days to get it out of underwriting? And then on top of that, again, on the commission structure, it's set up where they pay daily commissions. So you get paid quicker.
My experience with Anico as an agent has always been great. They have great products, great living benefits. Their agent support is outstanding, and my experience overall has been excellent. And then on top of all that, we have the X factor, Michael Hardin, and that grace makes it a great company to work with.
Toya Haynes, who's the head of new business, she's helped me tremendously. And Jody Ratliff, who is a case manager, has helped me tremendously. And I think they get it at that point. What I mean they get it is American National gets it. It's a team effort.
I've been to their home office, I've taken a tour, I've seen their museum, I've done their training. I just think they're still that family type owned, realistic company that will look at you and say, all right, how can we help protect your client and their best needs?
Since 2017, I would say 95% of my business is through American National.
All carriers have growing pains when they change something or they try something new, and until they perfect it. So if it's been a couple years, they've streamlined everything now where it's a well-oiled machine.
The quicker you can get a policy back and out to the client, the easier it is to place. The longer it takes, the harder it is to place. And that's a true fact.
Not only that, but it also gives you, the opportunity to put that one in the bag and move on to get the next one, right?
Exactly. You have to have everything working together to get things done smoothly and as quickly as possible. And that's why I love doing business with them, because they get it at that point. They'll take the extra steps or go the extra yard to get that done for the agents. They've refined their system in basically a new business in getting cases, and what they're working together as a team is to get cases in, but get them out as quickly as possible.
Your advice to an agent that's maybe a little hesitant about submitting business at Anico due to a past experience, what would your advice be?
My advice be, give it another shot. I think that they are one of the top 2 carriers in America as far as following through on their promises. I think you'd be surprised at their customer service and their underwriting abilities now. Whether it's a clean sheet client that goes right through Express, you're going to be shocked and surprised how easy it is. Or if it's a client that needs a paramed, they're actually going to do real underwriting versus others. If you haven't tried them in a while, it's definitely worth a shot giving it to them. They've updated their back end side of stuff, that everything's much simpler today.
I have used Anico for several years, and I can tell you that out of 5 stars, I give Anico really, truly 5 stars. Support service, products, pricing, living benefits. It's an outstanding company, great support for agents. And again, we have Michael to add additional value. Very accessible, very agent-oriented. He's always willing to help the agents. He's a great asset to have on your team.
Just give them an opportunity. You won't be disappointed.
I just think there's no better company out there that has full living benefits and will take in consideration an actual person's medical condition and evaluate it honestly. So that's why I write with a lot with Anico.